2 of my Let's Play of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. And I would like to apologize to everybody about how the graphics took a little bit of a dive during the close to the end of the Let's Play yesterday. Well, I must have at some point pressed the R3 button. I can't remember when, but as you can see, I just pressed R3. That switches Raziel and the graphics around him to the PS1 look, and pressing it again changes it back to the remastered look. And yeah, so I would like to apologize for that. That was my bad. I did not mean for that to happen.
Mordecai's gift, your way is opened. Return to the seat of Kain's ill-omened empire. Its sterile silence has secrets yet to unveil.
Okay, now that we figured that out. But, yeah, sorry about that. So, I'm just gonna have to be careful on what I press now. So, and I forgot to mention this, but in the original development for Soul Reaver 1, the boss fight for Melchiah, when you see the faces of the different people he has grafted to his flesh, that is actually the original developers of the game, of the Soul Reaver game. They basically put themselves in the game by making them part of Melchiah's body. I wish don't get me wrong, if I was thinking, I would, if it was possible, I would redo the entire level. Well, I would redo the entire Let's Play, but yeah, I don't want to waste time by going back and rehashing the old Let's Play and everything. Well, the first part of the Let's Play. So yeah, we're gonna continue on. Since we got the phasing ability of that Melchiah had, that Melchiah used in the boss fight, we're going to be going back to the beginning of the level. So yeah, we're going to be going back to the beginning of the level and picking up that health item that we couldn't before. That was underwater behind that gate. So yeah. Phase. There. Yes, and I heard about this during the video that I was listening to today. Unlike the first game, the original Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver game, this game has day and night cycles, unlike the original. In the original, it was just one setting. It was always daytime. There was no night cycle at all. There was a night cycle in Legacy of Kain Blood Omen, but not so much Defiance. Not Defiance, but not so much Soul Reaver. Alright, gonna do this. Phase through, and there we go.
These artifacts enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
So yeah, that's the first one. Like I said, guys, we are going to be fighting all of them, because like when it comes to, just want to let you guys know, when it comes to games like this, like where basically, oh, you can find health upgrades, I will go out of my way to find every single one. Now first, we're gonna here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go back to Melchiah's area, because afterwards, there's a glyph. I think it's called the sound glyph. There's like a puzzle you can get, and basically glyphs are like spells. As you can see, we're going to add to our repertoire of glyph here. Let me get this real quick. Get over here. I'm so glad that this franchise is making a comeback. Like, because out of all the games that need a comeback, this is one of them. For too long, this game has remained in the shadows, so to speak, where basically no one's played it, no one's heard of it. They may have seen like videos on YouTube and everything. And apparently, it wasn't Steam, but the graphics for Steam were so bad. Well, the Steam version had so many problems that they ended up removing it from the Steam store or whatever. I don't have Steam, guys. I really don't know what they call it, but yeah, like it was bad that they ended up removing it and making it unavailable to purchase. So basically, unless you had like a PS3 or something, and you still had it downloaded, there was absolutely no way to play this game. No. There we go. Now, I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. Nah, not this way. First glyph? Well, first found glyph. Trophy earned. Alas, poor Nup Raptor.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
Yep, let's see. So guys, we not only got a new glyph, but we also got another health upgrade. Now, we're gonna head back to the fast travel teleporter room place. And we're gonna go through that one gate that I saw, and see where that leads. And like I said, guys, this is gonna be a short episode. I'm not gonna make it too short, but I'm just gonna. But since I'm now just getting on here, it's like 9:36, 9:37. It's going to be going on 10. I will be going to bed soon. Once again, gotta get up early tomorrow. Punch that clock. So yeah, I will be calling it quits early, but don't worry. When Friday gets here, that's when I'll be putting a lot more hours in this. There we go. And as you saw, you can use this glyph to get into and out of the spectral realm, but any other glyphs we acquire, like this one, cannot be used in the spectral realm. It can only be used in the material plane, which is this. Now, if I remember correctly, yep, this way. And I probably should have explained this a lot better, but as soon as you enter a place that you want to go to, you don't have to press no button except just move forward like you would when you're walking. All right. Now we're gonna go back here. And if that place doesn't lead anywhere, I think I know exactly where we need to go next. Because the boss fights are spaced out very far in between. Wait. Whoop. Oh, guess that fire's not. That's not a good enough fire. Run! Oh wait, wrong way. Went the wrong way. We're not going there yet. Pardon me, my good sir. Oh, did not think that through. Wait. Ow. That's what I get for trying to be fancy. See, we're supposed to go through heat. Wait, I saw you there. Hey, that's my soul. Get your own. Let's get that health upgrade. And as you can see, we're supposed to go through this way, but we're not going in here yet. Just wanted to get that health upgrade real quick. Now, there's no point in switching back to the material plane, since what I need to do requires me to be in the spectral realm. Oh, never mind. Can't go through doors in the spectral realm. Just gonna have that just in case. Okay, good.
Your efforts are futile, Raziel.
Oh, did it again.
Objects are but shadows in the spirit world.
Sorry, I did it again. And there it is. Alright. And as you can see, we need something to unlock this door, which I get the feeling we'll be getting sometime soon. Before we go through there, let's look around a bit more. So you know, guys, right now I'm just exploring. Yep. Hey, why are you running? Don't you run from me. I have no idea how to get those. No. I guess you're supposed to, there's something up there that you're supposed to drop down from, but can't worry about that now. And I think there's a certain skill we need to get from one of our brothers in order to get up there. So yes, this way is a place we're going to have to go to much later when we get a few items and things. One of which is the ability to swim. So yes, spoiler alert, Raziel can learn how to swim. But it's going to be much later before we get that skill. We gotta commit more fratricide before we get that power. And now for those that are new to the Legacy of Kain lore, there is something called dark gifts, which are basically a vampire's supernatural abilities, like, you know, classic stuff like being able to turn into mist, wolf form, bats, so on and so forth. Those are all dark gifts, which are powers that are unique to a specific vampire. Not each vampire does not have the same gift. Like, for example, I guess you could, if you guys played it, I have never had a chance to play it. I want to, but I haven't had a chance to play the tabletop RPG or the game itself. But I guess you could say it's similar to the vampire clans in Vampire the Masquerade, where each clan has specific skills and abilities that are unique to them. Of course, like, apparently in the tabletop RPG, vampires from different clans can learn how to do certain abilities, but not to the same extent as that clan. Okay, enough about Vampire the Masquerade, but we're going back to Legacy of Kain. But basically, Legacy of Kain, each vampire has a skill that's unique to them, which is called a dark gift. And I guess you could say Raziel's dark gift was his wings. And Malkaya's dark gift was his ability to phase in the material realm. I mean, in the physical realm. Yeah, that's his gift. And I don't know if this one ability is still here, but I hope it's not, because it's absolutely useless. The only good thing that has going for it is its ability to solve puzzles. But when you face the final brother, his skill is absolutely useless. Just useless in combat. You can use it in combat, but there's absolutely no point. Don't bother with it. It's mostly just for puzzles. It's called the tether ability, I believe it's called, and it's absolutely useless. No point in using it, besides to solve puzzles. And if you use it, it leaves you exposed, though there's absolutely no point in using it. Alright. Ow. Dude, don't mind me, guys. Have a nice swim. Have a nice swim. Oh. Still don't know how to pick those up. Come on. Come on. Come and get me. Oh. We're about to enter the sanctuary of the clans, which is basically where the start of the game took place. Well, not the start of the game, but where the opening cutscene took place, which is basically Kain's throne room. The Pillars of Nosgoth that I've talked about in the last part, this is basically where the pillars are, and when they fell, Kain just turned them into his throne room. He turned them into his throne room as a way of saying, yeah, I'm in charge now. I rule. There's no more Circle of Nine. I'm the one that's running things now. Alright. Now we're going to fight Kain, guys. You ready? Now I'm going to mute it so you can hear the awesome back and forth dialogue.
Has been unkind. I am your creation. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right. What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Kain! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable! Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the light. To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Soul Reaver and Weaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a radiant blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
What are you, little soul? Another of Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Kain refused the sacrifice. The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Kain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
Okay, guys, that was that balance guard. That was the original balance guardian, Ariel.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
And what that was basically our hint on where to go next. Now, as I was saying before, that was the Balance Guardian before Kain, Ariel. She was murdered in the first Legacy of Kain game, Blood Omen, and that in her death orchestrated the events that are taking place now. And as she said before, since Kain refused to sacrifice, Nosgoth is basically crumbling and being destroyed slowly. I really need to learn how to get those. Basically, we need to head for Rahab. And who is Rahab, everybody? Well, Rahab is the other brother of Raziel. And also, you guys remember that door that I couldn't enter before? Well, there you go. Now, we're going to head back to that other area that we couldn't enter before, where the trophy urn between the zones. We're going to head back to that area where I couldn't enter before, since we got the Wraith Blade. Wait a minute, where the heck am I? Okay. Can be at Zephon.
Beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld, he and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
And as the Elder God has said, I made a mistake. It's not Rahab, it's Zephon. I really need to figure out how to pick those things up. So yeah, we are going to be going after Zephon next. Not in part 2. I might make that part 3. I just want to get to Zephon's area so that way we have a starting point. Even though knowing the game will probably send me back to the underworld and I have to travel back out of it again. it's just great that this game is getting the attention it deserves. Because I mean, like I said in the last part, don't get me wrong, modern games are awesome. They're great. They're very, like, they got a much higher budget than they had back in the 90s, and heck, even in the 70s, when even in the 70s, video games were just seen as it's just a hobby. It's not really something that you can make money off of. Nowadays, oh yeah, you're making money from this stuff. But back in the day, no. Not the 90s. You're making money from video games in the 90s, but probably not nearly as much as anything else. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling now. But yeah. Alright, to that. Trophy earned. The Reaver is the key. Both literally and figuratively. Sorry, guys. Alright. One of Zephon's brood. And as I was saying, that was one of Zephon's children. And if you listen to the dialogue between the brothers, Melchiah, the brothers don't really have a great relationship, but Raziel, when he was a vampire, was still more sociable with his brothers, with Melchiah and them. Go. But like as I was saying, Raziel was more sociable with his brothers, had like I won't say a good relationship with them from what I guess from the dialogue. Well, there we go, lost the Reaver. I need to find another weapon. And as you saw, that's what happens when you take damage when you're using the Wraith blade. You lose it if you take one hit of damage. Just one hit is all it takes, and you lose it. I know I'm not the only one that sees that, right? Oh, uh-oh. Baby, you scummy creature. Yeah, come on, right here. Oh shit. There. Till I get the Reaver back, gonna be using this. Huh. Guess that doesn't work. Not jump far enough. Okay, let's try this again. Really wish there was a way I could figure out how to pick that up, but not gonna waste time on that. I'll figure it out another time. Crap.
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Kain's empire, this towering cathedral now stood derelict. The humans who worshipped here, dead for centuries. Its architects conceived this tower as a holy weapon against the vampire menace, a colossal instrument of brass and stone. The cathedral's pipes, once tuned to blast the deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whispered their impotence.
Okay, guys, I think that's enough for one night. I will be coming back here, and we will be tackling Zephon's lair and everything, and also we will be finding another glyph, which is the sound glyph. Alright, so yeah, like, this is Brilicus Gaming here signing off. If you guys liked the video, despite how short it was and how uneventful it was, please hit that bell icon to know what I'm going to be uploading next. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And yeah, have a good evening. Alright guys, this is Brilicus Gaming here signing off. Stay safe, stay healthy, and adios.